3, 2, 1. Hey, how's it going? I hope that you're having an awesome day, and I hope I can contribute to that in some small way by sharing some energy with you, maybe some insight as we play some games and grow our brain. Gaming makes us smarter, proven affects the actual physical organ of the brain, which is, again, a physical organ. So today we're in here with Snakes on a Plains. This deck is super punny. It is epic snake action. If you want to see the full deck tech, make sure to go check that out. We did make one adjustment, which is we got in Cavern of Snakes because this taps for basically everything and makes all of our stuff uncounterable, which makes our Jeskai Nahiri Tier 1 mono blue control counter control matchup that much better. So let's just go ahead and jump in. Let's jump into constructed tournaments. You know, I know a lot of you guys are excited about this. This deck really might not be that good. I don't know. I mean, just because we won one match doesn't mean it's tier win, and Wizards is gonna ban it. Today is another day. I'm happy to be alive, really, and I hope that you keep going, all of you keep going. And I want to say thank you to all the patrons so much. Today's June 1st, so for those of you guys who pledged in May, I really appreciate that. It's really helpful. And for those of you who have, we're going to reward you. Not only do you get the ebook and some video stuff and some other stuff, but specifically I am kicking off, we're going to keep this hand. Specifically, I'm kicking off Patreon only monthly hangout for those of you who want to hang out on Google Hangouts. Haven't done this yet, but we put it up as a reward that we're almost to. If you're interested in contributing and receiving that and being a part of that, there's a link down below. Make sure to check it out. And I love you. Thank you so much, as I'm taking y'all patrons a little bit more seriously for what you do. However, those of you who, for those of you who watch every day or you get a kick out of it every day or my story empowers you or anything like that, you can help in a small way and I will help you in a small way. For the rest of you all, not every video is going to be a Patreon pitch. Most of them aren't. But every once in a while I have to give thanks because some of you got about 40 of you are taking money out of your pocket for these videos, so I got to do it sometimes. I don't want to do it every time, but some of the times. So thank you so much, and let's settle into this match here. It looks like maybe we're up against some Ninja Bear action, but whatever you're up against, what the fuck? Come on, snakes. Snake. And coil. How about Coiling Oracle? Hey, 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 hey. Whoa, whoa, oh, 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 oh. That's about it. What else have I learned in the past 24 hours? Not that much, really. I haven't been reading. Well, I have been reading a little bit, but not stuff that is particularly useful to share right now necessarily. So I guess today we can focus on playing some Magic, and y'all can let me know what you think if you want more or less rambling. It's a lot of pressure to study every day and come up with something new. Can't necessarily do that. I can try. Okay, let's go ahead and get the Temple Grandin. Perhaps should have been. Nah, that seems good. I'm into it. Another Cavern of Souls. We could play Sosuke and attack, but I would rather go for a Coiling Doracle. Snake puns for the win. I'm going to go ahead and sit. Nice. Workout Wednesday. So, for those of you guys who are curious about this, I let's talk about my workouts a little bit because, I consider myself to be fairly healthy compared to the average at my age. I take health seriously. I would like to live to be 110 years, and I've got a death fantasy of living in three continents or three centuries. I feel like if you were born in the 90s, you have an obligation to try for 3 centuries. So I'm going to try for it, especially with advances in medical and so on. I might as well go for it. Wow, we're about to go off next turn, but I'm not going to attack. So not only do I exercise, Sayonavuna, but I also study movement, like my Rethinking Stairs TEDx. It's still not out yet, and it might be a little while, but you'll see that. So, what I'm trying to say is quality of movement is just as important. 3, 4, 5. Ooh, we can Gavinate, but how am I not going to Sashiro? How can I possibly not do this? So the way that you sit, your posture and your postural movements, your everyday movements, we're actually working out 24 hours a day. I don't know if you have considered this or not. I mean, yeah, okay, I go for a bike ride. I swim most of the year, not all of the year. I like to play basketball and run around. We think of this as exercising, but I'm exercising right now, right? My posture is relevant. Are my shoulders aligned? How am I sitting, right? So on and so on. No guarantees that we win against this deck. We don't have any removal. I would like to play some paths or something, as we can get cryptic. We can get cryptic. Oh, that's interesting. Attack. Nice call, guys, on the Cavern of Souls. You have big brains. Thank you for that. Another Oran Viper. Hmm. I think maybe I should just not even. We play Tribe Elders and we use Gavany. Hmm. I mean, Mistbind Click is kind of annoying. We'll see if that happens. Is it coming? Okay. Hmm. Oh, okay, here it comes. Ooh, Vendilion Click is interesting. It is interesting. We also see a possibility of a Vapor Snag over here. But that represents a lot of clock, actually, so we need to try to win fast. And if the opponent even has one Cryptic Command, we might lose. So, now's the time to go for it. Ooh, Lotus Cobra is a cool draw. So we could go Cobra, play a land, Tribe Elder, sack Tribe Elder, go get Sosuke. I kind of like that. And then I kind of like that. Uncounterable Snake. There you are. It looks like the opponent does not have 1, 2 Tribe Elder. It doesn't look like the opponent has Vapor Snag unless they're using the good old-fashioned F6 trick that we all know and love. Spoiler alert, most of you guys don't know what that is. And I'm not going to explain it because it's not that exciting. It's where you pretend that you're done with your turn, but then you come back and do more. Okay, anyways, the opponent basically is going to have to Cryptic chain cryptics until we're dead, or they're going to be dead, which is pretty good for us. Shout out to all these people on the street. Those of you guys curious what I'm looking at, I think it's good public speaking practice to go speak on the street. Yeah, as I was saying about exercise, let me do something useful to help you right now. So you can think about, your daily or your weekly exercises. But today, even if you're not, when you're going downstairs, when you're picking something off the ground, how are you sitting right now or standing right now, right? This stuff is relevant because it's an exercise right now. Okay, there is a mystic snake. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Mystic snake, that should do it. This should be a big win, a big, big win. Snakes versus fairies. Sweet and spicy. Mmm, tasty. We all want this deck to be so good. Like, I know a lot of you have written and said, I love snakes. Can this please be tier 1? I really hope so. I'm praying to my snake god, Farika. Yes. Puns, by the way. Let's have a pun contest. This is not a pun, but were you aware that So Sucky's summons is a combo with Greater Gargoladong? Those are some sexual innuendos if you didn't get that. I'm sorry if your kid is in the room or if you're, you know, anti-offending anyone, but I'm into being more outrageous and saying, well, I've always been outrageous. There was like a period of a few months where I was like, oh God, I've gone too far. I need to scale it back. But that wasn't even the real me. The real me is just embracing the outrage. Alright, it looks like the opponent is planning on playing a Scion of Una, which is going to get absolutely raffle stomped via this Mystic Snake. Or I'm just going to let this stuff resolve. Or if the opponent plays Scion of Una, we go 3, 6. I mean, they're just dead, right? If we Gavany Township, that seems like a better play. Sweet play or best play? What do you think? Oops, I hit I almost hit reveal hand. I might have even. Okay, so how do we want to change our sideboard here? If we can get Glare of Subdual down, it seems like actual game over. I think I'm going to play it instead of negate. Tap an untapped creature to tap their... Actually, never mind. They have Scion of Una, so it doesn't actually do a whole lot. We actually have basically nothing to sideboard. Negate counters their Cryptic command, so I'm going to keep it in. So sitting is like yoga. Go into this other posture here as we wait for the opponent to play. Welcome into the Travis Wizard channel. For any of you who are new, I'm thinking about changing the profile picture to this, Tiwu by Razwit. Although, I mean, this is old, but it's still me. So we might do that. I just want to let you guys know so when you see it, you won't like, who the fuck is this? I thought there was Magic for Good with this profile picture, and now there's Travis Wizard with this picture. Okay. I don't love it. In fact, I don't like it very much. Like, we can play... The sun's directly overhead, so I'm not going to be able to get very good lighting anyways. So we could play turn 1 Township, and we could play turn 2 Growth Chamber, and we're going to have to discard, and then we can play turn 3 Oracle. It's just so slow. I'm going to choose to mulligan it and keep this one and I'm actually going to keep the township. I was going to say bottom any land, but township seems quite good in this matchup. Fairy Miscreant, cool. Cool. It's pretty cool. It combos nicely with Spellstutter Sprite. It makes me not want to play anything into Spellstutter Sprite. Really, I really just don't want to play anything. I'll play Sosuke Summons next turn, but I'm gonna go with the good old fuck no on the Lotus Cobra right now because that leaves us open to get just straight fairy demolished. Fairly, this is fairly good. This card is fairly good. Okay, cool. Pestermite. Interesting. I like this. I like this fairies build. It's cool. Gavany Township was the correct land because it goaded the opponent into tapping out and letting us get a Cobra, although a lot can go wrong on this turn. Opponent has 4 cards left. We're at 17, Mistbind Click, Cryptic, Sign of Una. These cards are not our friends. Spellstutter Sprite, these cards are not our friends. We need to give our snakes flying and have snakes on a plane, on a planes. Okay, well the good news is even if the opponent plays Click, no, there's no good news. The, the good news is even if we lose this match, we're still alive in the real world. That's the good news. Because 6, we have no flying. I mean, we get Glare of Subdual down, it could be good, but with Sign of Una, I don't really like it. And we can, I'm ready to just scoop actually because we're taking 6, 12, 14 in the air. There's no way we can kill in 2 attacks, so I'm just going to concede. I don't think it's too early because there's no possible projected victory. If anything, like, I want Path to Exile on the sideboard, but I believe really strongly in the opportunity cost of time that I would rather be winning or playing a winning game. I mean, there's times where, like, I'll sit and I'll let the opponent do their thing because it's good courtesy, but in that case it's like, all right, congrats. You win, I respect you, and let's move on. What I like to play first. I'm not going to mulligan this. It's not very fast or exciting, but it's got good lands, and we do have Negate, which can counter a Cryptic, and the opponent mulligan to 6. This is all good for us. Ooh, the opponent mulligan to 5. Very good for us. Are we going to go 2-0 with snakes? Is it possible? Fairies is not tier 1 though, although it's fairly good. Pun contest. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. I would have been happier if we had drawn a snake. If we had drawn a 2-drop. But you can't have it all. There's a fairy conclave. Okay. So we're going to be able to get down Orin Viper. And then go from there to having a Mystic Snake up. Sakura Tribe Scout. Orin Viper. Yeah, I like this. So basically, I mean, we're going to have matching clocks, but we're going to have an uncounterable counterspell and a counterspell, and we're going to have Orin Viper drawing cards. Right? Although the opponent could do this thing where they don't attack with the plan of gang blocking. They did not do that. and that would be interesting. Or on this turn they could play Vendilion Click, which would be pretty annoying. Or Pestermite would be slightly annoying too, because I mean we do have a 1-drop to play. Okay, cool. Oh, here it comes. Oh, nope. 2 Tribe Scouts. Neither is very good right now. Pestermite. I'm gonna Mystic Snake it. Most definitely. So what do we need? Blue or green? I'm gonna get the Temple Garden. I realize green. I realize like, hey, we don't have infinite life to play with, but we have our Gavany Township and we've got a bunch of little shitters. So I think we'll really benefit from that. And the cool thing is, once we hit 5 lands, we don't care about Mistbind Click so much because if the opponent tries to shut us down during our mana, we can at least use Gavany Township. By the way, I'm doing a nice little core workout right now. That's a good draw too. Or if the opponent plays a Cryptic Command, we've got Negate up. So I think the most concerning thing would just be a Scion of Una right now, or a Sower right now, Sower of Temptation. Yeah, Scion of Una is certainly annoying. Like, we can't really remove it, and our clock is not super fast. Alright, I'm going to go for attacks. And then consider playing Breeding Pool to play a Tribe Scout. I think I'm gonna actually like go fucking YOLO nutsos here. And say, alright, here's some little shitters. And I'm tapped out, so bring it on, bro. Bring it on! Another Scion is gonna 5 kill us. If the opponent plays Scion right now, we're gonna lose. If they don't 3, 4, 5, 6, then I would like our chances because of our counter walls. Come on, buddy. No Scion. If they had it, they probably would play it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh-oh, here it comes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah. Fuck. You know, we could have kept up Snake to, like, kind of play around that, but... Okay. Is there any way that we can win? Cobra. 5. I think we need some paths or something. Or some, hurricanes, like some windstorms or something to attack the air. I don't regret playing that differently because, I mean, if we just kept up Snake, we only had 3 power on the board. Three. So we're just gonna take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna like gamble that the opponent doesn't go for it. Basically, I'm gonna bluff right now. I'm gonna bluff. All they have to do is activate their conclave and attack. And we're dead. How could I have played this game differently? I could have not taken the 2 for the township, and we would be at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We would still die, and also I think that was correct regardless. If we could change anything, I would go back in time and probably put in some sideboard hate or something. Oh well, GG's. It was fun. I enjoyed that. Thank you. It was a close match. I had fun anyways, and once again want to thank y'all patrons. If you're still making up your mind on that, take the free workshop, join the free group. I got some cool free stuff for you. And once again, thanks to patrons. And you want to hang out? We're doing Google Hangouts as soon as we hit that next milestone. So I'm excited for that. Thank you all so much. Let me know what you think. Leave me your comments. Leave me your love. I will see you in the comments. See you on Snapchat. See you on Twitter. See you on the internets. Appreciate you and take care. Take action.